A Nightshadows Downfall Speedpaint story. Today's story, The Copper Bite. Darkpaw shivered a bit as the long grass brushed his underbelly. He always disliked this side of the Wildclan territory. The grass was always thick here. I know Wildclan cats are supposed to be known for their quick speed through the undergrowth, but this is just too much. Darkpaw complained silently, but he also knew that this part of the forest was always lush and generous when it came to prey for the clan. Brisltefur, why do we have to hunt here? This grass is so damp. I couldn't even smell a mouse if it were under my own paws. Darkpaw looked up as his mentor let out a small chuckle. Yes, which is why I picked this place. Wildclan warriors can hide their scent, even in the smallest of undergrowths. The grass is perfect for practicing that skill. Darkpaw watched as his mentor gave his shoulder a light headbutt. Go try over there. Mice love hiding in the thicker grass. Don't worry, I'll be right here, and the patrol is within earshot. Go on now, and be mindful of your surroundings. Darkpaw would pin one of his ears back to quietly listen to his mentor's instructions. He would wander only 2 fox lengths away from his mentor, stepping quickly but carefully as to not to disturb the grass around him. His ears shot up as he heard a faint chewing sound. Carefully poking his head through the fronds of the tall grass, he saw the familiar shape of a mouse gnawing on a tiny seed as it held it in his paws. Pinning his ears back, he silently crept forward, then kicking hard with his back legs, sending him flying on top of the tiny creature. Hooking it in his long claws, he gave it a sharp bite to the back of the throat. He sat up proudly, but the pride he felt quickly turned into alarm when his mentor called out his name in panic. Darkpaw, look out! Darkpaw froze as he watched a goldish blur shot into view, striking his mentor in the throat as he darted in the path of the gold creature. His eyes stretched wide in alarm as he heard his mentor let out a caterwaul he had never heard any cat make. Bristlefur! Darkpaw wailed as he darted to his mentor's side after he had collapsed. He would gasp in horror, realizing that the gold blur that had attacked his mentor was a copper bite. Just then, Rooktail shot out of the grass, quickly hooking the golden snake's head, pinning it to the ground. He would give it a harsh bite, killing it. Darkpaw wedged himself under Bristlefur's foreleg, trying to help him up, but his mentor wouldn't straighten his legs to stand. Rooktail quickly rushed over as the rest of the patrol had pushed their way through the grass. Darkpaw felt a gentle but strong grip on his scruff as the graceful she-cat Lilycloud pulled him away from his mentor. Rooktail and the rest of the hunting patrol gathered around Bristlefur as he gasped and made ragged gargle mews. Darkpaw squirmed as Lilycloud tugged him behind her forelegs to hold him back. Darkpaw felt his heart pound as he watched Bristlefur's body go into a violent spasm before falling limp. Darkpaw pulled free from Lilycloud's grasp, pushing his way through. He stopped dead as he stared down into his mentor's now clouded eyes. His muzzle had thick white foam rimming his jaws. He was unable to hold back the shocking sight and realization that had struck him like a kick to his underbelly. Darkpaw felt Lilycloud rush to his side, pulling him close to her again, shielding his eyes from the horrid sight. But nothing could stop Darkpaw from letting out a pain-filled wail that had built up in his throat. His mentor was dead, killed at the fangs of the venomous snake.